on the season. The Bears fall to 13-6 as the head coach of the Lady Tigers, Ginger High Colvin, joins us. And Coach, that first quarter was fun to watch, 25-4 the score after that first 10-minute period, and that really just puts a team like Pikeville, a good quality opponent, a team that can really give you some problems. You really put them on their heels to start the ball game.
Yeah, and I think you got to give a little credit to the road. I think that has to help because, they're playing the kind of the same swing we did, so they've had to travel in, and, we'll give them that. But I feel like we came out and had great energy that first quarter and really got after them because they've got the total package. They've got 10 kids that can play, they can defend, they can do a lot of different things. They can press you, they can man you, they can zone you, and I feel like they've played very well as of late. And so it was a great jump start for us, for sure, to get out and get that first quarter under our belt. I was not happy the way we finished the second quarter, but I was really happy with the first.
We talked for a moment there before we came back, and Savannah up to 982 points all-time, closing in on that 1,000-point club. And you said it. She was terrific tonight. She was active on defense. Put the ball in the basket on offense, and she did a little bit of everything. And
rebounded. She at half she had 7. Of course, obviously she didn't play very much in that second half. She played 23 minutes, so she played half the game. But if she played the whole game, we were looking at double-double probably. But I feel like she just was everywhere and did such a great job for us tonight.
She passed Mackenzie Lee on the all-time steals list.
A good one.
So Mac has to slide. Well, number 4 has to slide down a little bit there as Gregory finishes with 5 steals in tonight's ball game. And Caitlin Hall shot it terrifically tonight for you guys, Coach. You needed her at times, and she came through with some big makes.
Did. And when we can put her in a ball screen action with Faulkner, and if they go under that screen, she can step back and shoot the ball. And I challenged her and Faulkner at the half. I really challenged him at the half to help us be a 40-minute team. And we've got to be a 40-minute team if we're going to compete in this league and if we're going to compete in a national tournament if we're fortunate enough to make it. So, and that, those are the kids that you have to get after, and I got after them good, and I expect that. And she just responded. I thought Faulkner responded and came out well. And but when she can step back and shoot it like that, when she can pass it like she passes it, that's a really tough combination to guard.
You can never, I guess you can hope for one, but you can never enter a ball game and thinking we're going to blow this team out or that team out or whatever it may be. But when you got into that fourth quarter, you knew it was a margin that you could probably get to the finish line with, and you were able to, with that top 10 matchup coming on Saturday, save maybe some legs a bit.
Yeah, and you just, you love being able to play those younger kids. You love that. And their kids are unselfish. They don't care. They just want to win the game. So something that we don't deal with much. If I take Faulkner out, or I take Savannah out, or take Kate or any of those kids out, they're over there cheering. They're up there telling me what to call and what to do. So, and it's so good to have experience, a home game, a conference opponent for those kids to come in. And I look down and, Courtney Pritchett played 24 minutes. Looks like she and Kate played more minutes than anybody, 24 and 25. So that's a little bit over half the game. And that's something that we can absolutely deal with.
Mary Englert was the bright spot for Pikeville tonight.
Yes.
Unfortunately for you got to see her at least a half dozen times or so before her career's over. But she was terrific, 10 of 18 from the floor, 24 points.
Yep.
She really gave them a chance in the second quarter, and her performance tonight really kind of kept them alive.
She did, and that we lost her several times and let her get in a rhythm. And she's real crafty with the ball. If you remember, she was freshman of the year in the league, and crazy enough, Mullins has been really hot for them as of late. She didn't get the looks tonight, but Englert did. And that's U-Pike. U-Pike's a lot like us. When you look at a stat sheet after the game, you never really know who's going to be your bright light. They don't have a go-to, quote-unquote, kind of like us. They just have kids that can come in and get hot and score. Like I say, Mullins has kind of been that go-to player as of late, but Englert came in tonight. And she's really crafty with the ball, really quick and really crafty.
Mullins had 17 in the win over Thomas More on Monday. Englert had 24 in the loss to Georgetown last Saturday. So those two have done a lot of the heavy lifting for this U-Pike team. And you get a day or so here, a little bit of time, not much, to look at Shawnee State. They're in a big one tonight at Lindsey Wilson. And you've had years where you haven't had a travel partner.
Yeah.
This year it's good to get Lindsey back, and that's a tough swing
It's so
for
nice. And Lindsey's got such an athletic team this year, and we went over and were fortunate enough to get a win at their place, but I've watched them several times after. I think this might be one of the best Lindsey teams in a long time as far as cohesiveness, as far as those kids just playing within themselves. They pass the ball well, and he's just got a lot of athletes on the floor. And so it's nice to have them because, you know, people have to prepare for them before they turn around and play us and vice versa. So I'm sure John's probably happy that we're in that boat together again.
Coach, your last 40 ball games, 39-1.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's nice,
That's
yeah.
a pretty good run for the Lady Tigers. Congratulations on this one. Get a little rest.
Thank you.
Get some work done on Shawnee, and we'll see you on Saturday.
All right, we'll do it. Thanks, Matt.
Ginger High Colvin and the Lady Tigers victorious here this evening as Campbellsville knocks off U-Pike at the Powell Center, 78-56, the final score. We got a little extra time here. We'll step away and take a timeout, 2-minute break. Come back and look at the final game numbers. You're following the Lady Tigers. This is the Campbellsville University Sports Network.
The federal government provides